Greetings, Mandy Yang here. I'm passionate about taking people on wilderness encounters to gain personal and professional life-changing insights. Very much believe that good mental health and good environmental sustainability go hand in hand. So obviously, travel is a little bit impeded at the moment. So we are chatting together online, going on a vicarious safari. And our topic this week is how to have a lion mindset in challenging times. And I don't think anybody could dispute that we have had challenging times. And it's been a need to find the right way of adapting, the right way of thinking, the right way of being in the circumstances that is going to be assisting. I had a couple of people on our call today, and for confidential reasons, I'm not really going to mention their names, but I am going to share some of the ideas that they came with. I'm also not going to share with you the video footage. I'll share the links to the video footage below this video if you're watching it. But I can't really record it because that's not very legal. So I'm just going to share with you some of the ideas that came out. We watched a lion who was very brave and attacked a buffalo in a whole big buffalo herd. And we also watched a group of hyenas try to take down a lioness, and a big lion came wholeheartedly in and protected her and chased off all the hyenas. So some of the things we gained from our discussion today is that to have a lion mindset, you have to be courageous and fearless. And lions are, the male lions often stand on their own. And I think sometimes when we are passionate, when we are seeking our own dreams, we are in a place of actual being unique. And that's how we were born to be. We were born to stand out. But sometimes we have to be a little bit set apart, a little bit separate when we're pioneering our own path. Sometimes it takes a lot of courage to do that, because we might have people saying, they don't believe in what we're doing. There might be some really challenging circumstances to overcome, financial challenges. We might be, as a lion would sometimes, to chase a buck across a crocodile-infested river. So we might have lots of competition to get to where we're going. But the important thing is never to give up, because giving up, well, the consequences are obvious. You've given up, you've lost the opportunity, it's never going to happen. But as long as you keep fighting for that which you really believe in, that which you really are passionate about, there's always the opportunity, there's always the potential that it's really, really going to happen. And lions take time to rest. So it's not always about how much work you do. Sometimes it's about the quality of work you do and how appropriate that work is for you. You know, you might be working really, really hard to pay all the bills, but it might not be a job you like all that much. And obviously it meets a need. Bills are being paid, people are being fed. But what about finding your passion? What about finding your passion? And when you find your passion, you become a leader, because everybody should be a leader. And all it takes is finding your passion, what it is that really, really motivates you. What else we discovered about when we looked at the lion, when we looked at the buffalo, when we looked at the hyenas, we realized different animal species are wired in different ways. So with the buffalo, with the hyena, the strength comes in numbers. Buffalo, strength comes in bulk. With the lion, sometimes the strength comes in being focused and being wired to really go for it. So there are different ways in which we are all wired. For example, when we were watching the lioness being attacked by all the hyenas, there were a group of lionesses nearby. They didn't do a thing, but they're not wired to protect. They're wired to hunt. They're wired to be great mothers. But it was the lion who was really, really wired to hunt. And it brought out, a bit of a smile about male, female gender stereotypes. Is it always the male, the knight on the white horse who comes charging in to protect the female? Or in business situations, is it very important to have um, male female equality? I think that's a really important thing in this country. And I guess my response to that is in certain circumstances, male female stereotypes are really, really important. I remember watching a wild dog female, and there was an alpha and female pair of wild dogs, the only breeding pair in the pack. And the female was giving birth, and she was actually chewing clods of earth. And the male was there licking her face, and if the pups needed to come out, he was helping getting them out. And it was a beautiful male-female stereotypical situation where the male was being really protective, caring, encouraging of her, and because of that, she could be a very beautiful mother. So there are places for male-female stereotypes, but I think in the workspace, if you find your passion, you will become a leader. And that should be regardless of whether you are male or female. Something one of the participants brought out is that it was the buffalo who was the straggler that got taken down. And I think that's really important. If you think about it, bucks, buffalo, sheep, they are all followers, they are a herd. And there is strength in that, and there is strength in being team. But in a situation like we've faced with COVID-19 over the last 18 months, has it been that long? It's not okay to be a straggler because you're not going to survive. You can't just be irresponsible with your good health. You can't be irresponsible with who you hang out with. You can't just go and party and it doesn't matter who you're going to be in contact with. There has to be self-awareness. There has to be good self-care. You can't be a straggler, otherwise you're going to be taken down and you're not going to survive. So that was a really important point that came out of it. We're having another session at 7 o'clock Central European time this evening, and I'm really looking forward to what are some of the insights that are going to come out from that session. So if you'd like to still join in, please let me know. And I will send me your email address and I can send you a Zoom link so that you can connect in with us tonight at 7 o'clock European time, 6 o'clock if you're in the UK, 8 o'clock if you're in South Africa, all sorts of times around the world. But that should give you an idea of what time it is that you are able to connect in. And very much look forward to hearing your roar on our next weekly wilderness webinar. Bye for now.